Hey everyone, sorry we're a little bit late, I think just 1 minute because I've been signed out of Google and couldn't remember my password, or signed out of YouTube I should say. So I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger and we're going to do a stretch today. So guys, stop please, put the things there. We're going to be stretching because everybody's finding it a little bit too much to do HIIT and core and things in the afternoon, especially after things like Joe Wicks and our hours exercise, and now we're allowed to exercise that little bit more. Then we should do some stretching at 2:30 each day, we think, apart from Fridays, which is sports day Fridays. Okay, so let's go. Let's head back onto our mat, guys. I'm just trying to get my screen a little bit bigger. No, that's smaller. That's bigger. I need to get rid of that. Okay, come on then. Let's go back onto our mats. So we'll pull this one back in line. Cool. And hopefully we're all in. I was thinking, what's that orange thing blocking all the views with Lily's jumper? So let's all stand to start with. So it's relaxing, but it's not that relaxing. We do actually have to stand up. So standing with your feet hip width apart, toes pointing forwards. It's quite nice at this time of day just to feel the floor through your feet. So you don't generally think about the floor through your feet and what you can feel underneath your feet. Lily. There's no pusher there. Look, you can see yourself. You're in shot. You can't usually feel your feet through the floor, of course, but actually just paying attention to the flat of your foot underneath, on top of the floor, gives you feedback and you can feel it in your brain and you can sense the bottom of the floor underneath your feet. If you could feel that all the time, it would drive your brain absolutely crazy. So we tend to switch off from things like that. So just feel the floor under your feet. Put your hands on your hips, and I'd like us to just rock from side to side and feeling what the leg does as you rock from side to side. Now, you can do this upright, or you can do this lying down, as Lily is demonstrating so beautifully. You can do it vertically, you can do it with a smile on your face, or you can do it with a frown on your face. It doesn't matter. Cool. All right, lift up your toes and spread them out. Feel and see if you can spread your toes out like that. Good. And I want you to lift up one heel and swap. So you'll feel these workouts start very similarly. Similarly? Is that a word? Good. And as you push the heel down to the floor, squeeze your bum and then squeeze your bum on the other side, squeeze this side and squeeze this side. But if I could see you from the waist up, you'd be staying absolutely still. I'm going to come forwards onto your mat, just a little bit back. Good. Cool. And you can beatbox along like Cameron is, if you can hear him. So you're stretching your feet both ways. You're stretching that way and you're stretching the heel down as well. Good. All right. I'm going to come here and hold my hand. Stand on your left leg. Pick up your right leg. Squeeze in your tummy and circle your toes outwards. Good. So we're stretching from, oh my gosh, am I like a tree or something? Everybody's hanging off me. I'm not. No, you were for a second. And bring that leg down. Pick up your other leg, up in front. Strong in here, drop your shoulders, and Lily, don't hang off me, I'll fall over. There, circling outwards. Good. Everyone hang off each other, don't hang off Harry, you'll make him angry. Good. Now, step your legs open wide like that. Cool. Squat down and back up. Your tailbone, so your tailbone is where you'd imagine your tail used to be, at the back. We call it the tailbone. Good. That is heading straight down to the floor. Tailbone heading straight down to the floor. Knees pointing straight out. So Harry, your knees come forwards a little bit as you squat. Point your knees out, that's much better. It opens out your hips. Good. Good. Do you want to do the ones on the floor, Lily? Yeah. Good. Do you want us to do your hand stretching exercises today?
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Side to side.
What hand stretch?
You said one day you want to do this. It's actually quite good to stretch your hands. As a physiotherapist, I'm always using my hands, so I actually sometimes want to do some hand stretches and massage. And actually, after all the homework, all the writing of homework. Okay, we're going to add the arms in, so we're going to go that way and stretch over. Good. And then the other way and stretch over. Slow it down slightly. Over. You guys wanted to do a slow, calm workout. Yeah, going for it. You could always turn it into something a bit more dynamic if you wanted to. So you've got the choice. Or you can do nice and slow. Parents go my speed. Children go children's speed. Good. Okay, come up and bring your legs hip width apart again. And then sliding one arm down and then sliding the other arm down. Can you do this lying down, Lily? That's pretty cool, huh? So if you've literally got no energy at all, you could do this lying on the floor. But what I want you to make sure that you do is imagine again that you're between two panes of glass. So you're not coming forwards. That means you would headbutt the glass. And if it's a banana, your body backwards like this, then I don't know what you'll be doing. Good. Okay, we're going to be sideways on our mats. If you've got a mat, then great. If you don't worry about it. You can pretty much do this on a towel or whatever you've got. So you're going to step one leg back like that. And I want you to lunge forwards. And that lunging forwards means you're stretching this part, the front of the thigh. But you've got to make sure everything's pointing straight forwards. One of the things I use in my classes is headlights on the front of your hips. Your headlights are pointing forward. Good, brilliant. Lily's doing the supine version. Supine means on your back. Push your heel down to the floor now, if you can see it. There, push your heel down to the floor. Were you doing that anyway? Back heel down to the floor.
I'll just do the first version.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, exactly, you swap. And then I want you to bend your knee with your heel down to the floor. Now that's awkward, look at this. Oh, where am I? Where's my feet? Here. Bend your knee with your heel down to the floor. So that stretches further down your calf, down the bottom of your calf.
Don't need water.
Straighten your leg again. Arms out in front, hands together. Open and together. So we're rotating the chest. Rotating the chest.
You still have to be bending your legs.
Yeah. So there's a little bit of strength involved. Not a lot.
Are we gonna do all of this on the other leg?
Yeah, if I can remember what we've done. So I'm going to keep this as the last one, last exercise, and then we're going to swap legs. Good. So other leg back. There. First of all, your heel is high. Cool. And you're stretching the hip. You're stretching the front of the hip. Remember those headlights pointing forwards on the front of your hips? You're tall. Good. This is good to stretch the front of your hips when you're sitting a long time doing your homework. Or parents sitting at the kitchen table or your desk in your house. Lily, be careful not to push me over. Push that heel down. Sorry, boo. Push that back heel down. I know, but it makes me too small. I look like a midget in the back if I'm back here. Good. Remember the next one? You bend your knee.
Why is my mattress?
It's that blue one underneath, Harry. Turn them over so the blue one is on the top if you want.
It still stretches.
It's only for this exercise though. Okay. That was a picture falling off the wall. Arms in front. Rotate. You've got to remember to rotate that the other way. Oh my gosh. Ronnie, their dad, my husband, put a load of pictures up on the wall yesterday.
This is one new one.
Yeah.
It was the one
in the bathroom? Oh, that's all right. And he used these sticky pads. And I said, when he put them all up on the wall, I said, You know, we put the kids' lights on their walls with
And then you
those,
literally ripped all the paint
and it fell off immediately. So I'm waiting for all the pictures up the staircase to just drop down, but they haven't done yet.
Them ones were better because you used to go.
I think, yeah, maybe. So stand. Shh. We've got to remember we're stretching. Stand on the end of your mat. Good. Take a really deep breath in through your nose.
Wow.
As big as you can. Try and expand your lungs and make them as big as you can. Breathe out and curl down. All the way down.
Wow.
Good. Figure out where you're at. Where are your fingertips? Are they at the bottom of your trousers? Are your fingertips on the floor? Are your hands flat on the floor? Are your knees straight? Breathe in and out a couple of times there.
Why do you need to be on the end of your mat?
Because you're going to be going down onto your mat. Forwards. Bend and straighten each knee.
This way.
Bend and straighten each knee. Feel the backs of the legs stretching. Good. Nice. Come onto your hands and knees. Good. And then we're going to do the cat and cow. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. Good. Nice. Come on then.
Go upstairs.
Yeah.
Why upstairs? I think it doesn't make a good sound.
Nice. Okay, we are going to do the thread the needle. Stretch up with your right arm, rotate. Mind you don't move your knees and drop your legs around and stretch through. Lily, darling, if you're not going to do it, you've got to come behind me. Are you going to come on this mat behind me? Or are you going to demo perfectly? Up and through. Good. Thread the needle. Up. Thread the needle. Brilliant. Up and through. So keep your knees planted. Brilliant. Much better, Harry. Nice. Go the other way. So the other arm stretch up and through. So this may be a stretching session this afternoon, but actually it's got so many benefits of core and strengthening and movement control, which is really important as well. Nice. Last one. Brilliant. And then we come forwards into a cobra position, which is dropping your hips down, coming up, and then dropping back and sitting on your heels. Up into the cobra and forwards. What were you and Cameron talking about the other day when you said, that's child pose? No, and then Cameron said, no, that's a cobra.
No, that was the other way around.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what was it? What were you doing? I can't remember. I don't know.
It was me.
Yeah. But I thought that was an interesting discussion. Cool. One more. Brilliant. Hands and knees again. I'm going to stretch up and round and down. Plant your knees. Up,
Do both arms.
around and down. What, both at the same time?
No, both.
One and then the other. We do one and then the other. Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah, that's easy.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, are we doing it back without moving your?
Good. We're going back, forwards, up, round and down. Forwards, up,
Backwards.
round and down. Oh, I don't know what's backwards and what's forwards. I think this is backwards.
This is backwards.
Okay, one more each side. Brilliant. Okay, we're going to step one leg up. Here. And we're going to lunge forwards as far as we can. And then we're going to sit back into the heel. And we're going to lunge forwards into it and sit back into the heel. Good. Lunge and sit back. How are those knees doing, parents? Are they feeling all right? Adults, I should say. Not everyone's parents who are watching. How are children's knees doing? Knobbly knees. Depends how many mats you've got. Good. Other leg. Now, this time we're going to stretch the arms up as we lunge forwards. And then we're going to stretch forwards with the arms as we come back.
How did you wash your hands?
Up as we come forwards, of course he did. Oh, keep going, you two. Demonstrate perfectly.
Our legs.
No, you keep the same leg. Let me see.
Can't see anything.
Can't see anything. Blink, blink, blink.
How do you do it?
Cool. Oh, hello. There. And forwards. Let's just do one more. And then forwards. Okay, we are going to lie on our sides. Everyone heads in. Heads in.
Lily.
Lily, out the way, that way a little bit. In fact, at the front, why don't you have your heads out? Harry and Lily with your heads out. Me and Cammy with our heads in. Yeah?
Lily,
Head on the
doing it
outside.
wrong.
Lily, people need to see me doing the exercise so they know what to do. You lie on your side, make a pillow for your head. The other arm to the front. And I'm going to talk about the knees. I want your knees stacked and your hips stacked. Stacked means one on top of the other and pinned together, nice and strong. So you breathe in and then you breathe out as the arm goes over. You stuck for a bit of space, aren't you, Cammy? Good. Breathe in and breathe out as the arm goes over. And come to the front again. Nice one, Lulu. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. I'm not going to breathe in too strongly because I've got Harry's feet in my face. Breathe in, breathe out. No, he's got lovely smelling feet. Last one. You've got lollipops on your feet. That's what you've got. Nice one. Now this arm, this bottom arm that was your pillow, take it out from underneath your head. Use the other arm to push it down. Now this is called the sleeper stretch and it's really good for your shoulders. Push it down the other way, Lily. So your elbow is straight in front. Have you got Harry's feet in the way there? Your elbow is straight in front and you're pushing your hand down like this.
Seriously, I don't know how that's a stretch.
What do you reckon, children? Is it a stretch? Adults, is it a stretch? It is a stretch for me. It's one that I need to do, which is why I've added it in slightly selfishly today, because it's one I need to do. It's not a stretch. Let me see how you're doing it. This arm, bottom arm, down that way.
Ow.
Maybe it is a stretch, and so I just shoved Cameron into the right position. Okay, let's go on to the other side.
What? How?
What?
This?
No, I get
No, it's like that. Like that.
I get your smelly feet in my face.
That's true. Get your head this side then. Make your pillow to start with. Other arm out in front. Breathing in.
Mama, you do it to me.
Breathing out. What? My feet in your face?
No, do it.
I'll do it when we do the stretch. I'll do it. No, it's the other arm. When we do the stretch, we'll do it.
This way.
In front. Breathe in. That way. Breathe out.
That's different, huh?
Good. And this is rotating your chest. Very good for breathing. Anyone recovering from coronavirus will know that your breathing is really affected, and opening out your chest is one of the most important things to get some lung expansion. Does that mean anything to you guys?
Hey.
It is not a science lesson, mummy, is what I get. Okay, now we're doing the sleeper stretch. So the bottom arm is straight out, the elbow is in front of the shoulder, and then you push down that way.
Do you want in between?
Don't think so.
That doesn't hurt.
You got to keep your body straight. You got to keep your shoulders stacked, one on top of the other. You got it, Harry? Elbow right in front. This arm, that's it. And then you push with that arm down like that.
Easy.
Oh my gosh. Bendy small people.
I'm not that small.
You're not, it's true. Bendy medium people. Okay, sitting back up, sitting on your heels.
It stretched more on the second time.
No,
Did it? That's because it was your left arm, maybe?
People.
sit on your heels if you're comfortable there. Sit cross-legged if you're more comfortable there. Lily can W sit, which is there. That isn't too bad. You can W sit, do that if you like. Sit on a chair if you want to. And we're going to stretch up with the right arm and stretch over. So we're stretching our triceps.
I don't want to do this for too long, otherwise my feet will get pins and needles.
That's true. I see. Was it a sneeze? Okay. Other side, stretch the other one down your back. Cameron, you fit nicely underneath mine and Harry's armpits. Look. Don't breathe in. It's all right, it's just fitting in the space. But you're right, Cammy, you need to be that
You need
side.
to be that
Nice one, bring the arms down. Breathe in as you lift your shoulders, breathe out as you drop. Breathe in as you lift. Breathe out as you drop.
Lily, you need to move further to the side.
Breathe in. I need to move further forward. Breathe in as you lift. Breathe out as you drop. Okay, take your right hand there. Where are you going, hamster?
And
So
who could check the
you're using your right hand. If you can, sit on your left hand. Sit on your left hand and stretch over with your right, and that stretches your neck. Oh yeah, get hold of your cheek. Harry got a stiff neck the other day from reading in bed. We
For
thought,
like an hour or two.
and then probably propped up on a pillow because of his hay fever at night as well. Other side. So that's a problem, right? You prop yourself up with 2 pillows at night so you can breathe, but it gives you a stiff neck in the morning. So then I was
Not just in the morning, for like the
for
next
the rest
3
of the
days.
day. Hands behind your head, link them and pull them down. But also rock backwards. Rock back. So you curl your body like this. Now breathe in and come up tall. Get a small child to push their head into your back like that. That was useful. Breathe out as you come back down. Breathe in as you come up and open out your elbows. Breathe out as you come down. Breathe in as you come up. And breathe out as you come down. Okay, so the one last thing that we haven't done is stretching out through our hips. So we're all going to go back onto our mat again. And this is called the pigeon stretch. I don't know why. So you hook your front leg like that. You can probably see better if I do it this way. Hook that front leg round and then come forwards. I might take my socks off because all I can see is black. So take my socks off there and you can see I've got my foot sticking out there.
So how do you know it again?
So you start here, you kneel on it, bring your front knee forwards, front knee forwards, and then shuffle it round like that. There, and then you come forwards. Nice, onto your elbows.
I could have gone
How do
further.
you do it?
Yeah, you're doing it. Stretch out your back leg.
It's
Can't be
easy.
seen. You sound like a spy. I can't be seen.
Mommy, I can't be seen.
Swap sides. Swap the other leg forwards. This is pigeon stretch. Tuck that other leg forward.
This is one that we haven't done yet.
We haven't. I thought I'd introduce something new for a Monday afternoon. New beginnings.
Cameron, you need to move your
I
foot
know.
further along.
I know.
Yeah, and you need to
I
sink
know
your hips
what-
down forwards a little bit more. You need to stretch out. You're here, Harry. Your back knees bend. You need to drop. That's it. You got it. Yeah, you feel it more.
Is this soft?
Yeah, kind of. Okay, last stretch. So this is. Stretch your right leg forwards. We're swapping legs again. The right leg is forwards. You straighten out your other leg like that. And then, oh, which arm was it? I can't
I
remember.
can't do that.
Right arm up to the ceiling. Right elbow to the floor. I'm going to give you a demo at the
I
front
cannot
without all
do
these
that.
lanky arms and legs. So we're like this. The right arm goes up. And then the elbow goes to the floor. Right arm up. Elbow to the floor.
I can't do that.
Bring your back knee down.
I can.
Don't worry if your elbow doesn't go to the floor. Good. That's it, Harry. You got it. Nice.
I just couldn't stay on my feet.
Yeah. You should have your other hand on the floor. Cool. Off we go. Swap sides. Stretch the back leg up if you want to. And tap. 1,
I already did one.
2, 3, 4. I think that was it, wasn't it?
I did 10.
10. Oh my gosh. Okay, so on the end of your mats again, bring your hands to your knees, like this, your hands at either side of your knees. Stretch your bottom up. Now, I asked you at the beginning, didn't I, to take note of where your hands are. You're on your fingertips. Did you have flat hands? You're further, Harry. You were at the top of the cuff of your trousers.
Yeah, I was about there.
Yeah, you were, and then you're there. Brilliant. So that's what I like to see, is things improve by the end of the session. Oh, breathe in and out a couple of times. And then curl your way back up again.
I could do all my
Your shoulders. Brilliant. How do you end up in front of me all the time, small child, in your orange top? So nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. I think we all feel better for that. I hope you all feel better. A few more smiles afterwards than we started with. See you on Wednesday. Bye.
And